is the time. Let's talk business news now with Jen St. Dennis from Business in Vancouver. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning.
Let's start with the GDP numbers because they are out. And what are they telling us about our economy?
Yeah, well, it's actually some good news about the Canadian economy. You know, we've been so worried. We've seen, for instance, the government deficit growing. We've been really worried about the state of the Canadian economy. But the GDP numbers are out today for January, and they show that the GDP grew for the fourth month in a row. So let's take a look at those numbers just to get a sense of the movement. So back in September, we had that really worrying contraction. It went down 0.5%, but since then it's been rising, and it's been very modest through October to December. But then now in January, we do see that 0.6% growth, which is fairly healthy. And if it continues, that's good news for the Canadian economy. Now, the sectors that are doing well are manufacturing and retail, but also kind of a surprise, oil and gas is also up. So back in September, we saw it contract 4.5%, but it's up 0.9%. Now, when we come to manufacturing, that's a sector that has been expected to do well, has kind of lagged in the expectation that it would do well in response to the low Canadian dollar, but it's doing really well right now. It's up 1.9%. And the key areas that in manufacturing are a manufacture of motor vehicle parts and also food.
So these figures really telling us that it's not as bad as the analysts were first predicting this would be.
Well, what happened was that we did have a really shaky 2015. We really saw oil responding to the price shock. But now the price of oil is starting to go up a little bit, not to the level that it was. It's still around just $40 a barrel. And economists have been saying for a long time that manufacturing should respond well to the low dollar environment. So now we're sort of starting to see that take effect. And so we'll have to see how this plays out through 2016. But economists are expecting 2016 to be better than 2015. So if this continues, these GDP numbers and other indicators, then yes, we could say that the Canadian economy is improving.
All right, Jen, thank you very much for that, for breaking
Thanks.
all of that down for us. Have a great day.